And that's... Hello, my very good friends. It is a very good day because Nintendo just dropped a brand new trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It's actually really funny. They dropped it at like 5 a.m. this morning. And I had, you ever one of those nights you just don't want to go to bed and you're just not tired and you stay up like really, really late? I stayed up till like 6, so it's just funny. I happened to be around at 5 in the morning when they dropped the new trailer. Okay, here's the thing. First, before we get started, I hear a lot of people saying, oh no, a random trailer dropped. That means they're probably not gonna have a direct because they would put this in the direct. I must remind you, this is the same thing they did in 2021 with Bowser's Fury. We had a big direct in February, yet in January, they just randomly dropped a new trailer for the already previously announced 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and it revealed Bowser's Fury, and not only that, it happened on the exact same day, January 12th. Isn't that funny? Is that a coincidence? Is this a new pattern that I should recognize? So when I do my predictions for next year, it'll be some second trailer for a game on January 12th. I don't know. Anyway, okay, also before we get started, the actual trailer, at the end it reveals the release date. And I am very pleased with this release date, March 25th. That is not too long to wait at all. Little over 2 months. Awesome. You know me, I hate these big, long gaps between reveal and release, so it's like 2022, spring, it turns into fall. But no, this is great. March 25th, awesome, perfect. And it also does not conflict with anything else. At the end of January, got Legends Arceus. End of February, Elden Ring. End of March, Kirby. Perfect. Lots of space for all these games. Thank you. Okay, so this trailer, it's good. It's super good. It's super duper incredibly good. I see everybody just amazingly excited about this, and this is awesome. They did exactly what I was hoping they do. It's what they do a lot. They give the first trailer for a game. It's kind of a, you know, it's not just a teaser, but it's sort of teasery. It doesn't go into everything. And then like, there are even some things about it that like don't quite look finished or polished or whatever. And then they do the second trailer, or like the, you know, the main big trailer, and it shows off all the features. The graphics look incredible. That's what this is. That's what we were hoping for, and we got it. Nintendo delivered. This is that trailer. The game already looked so good, you know, like especially as I went on about in the other video, just the post-apocalypse world and the graphics and the idea of a big, consistent world. Like, it already looked great. It's a 3D Kirby game. But here you go. Now it just looks stupidly good. Just incredible. So we'll kind of just like run through the trailer here, not doing a shot for shot or anything. You know, I'm not a big Kirby guy. I don't know the significance behind most of this stuff, but I watched the trailer. Here are my thoughts. Starts off by showing us some copy abilities. Fine, good, looks fun. You know, you got the hammer and the wind. They look fun. The gameplay looks fun. That is a good thing about this. So we got to see a lot more gameplay. We see that we're getting like a little, appears to be like a co-op thing. I mean, it could be the CPU doing it, but I assume that you will also be able to have a person come in to play as Bandana Waddle Dee. I don't know anything about Bandana Waddle Dee. I just know that he's very important to Kirby fans, so cool. And you know, Nintendo loves their little optional co-op modes, so that's very nice. Speaking of Waddle Dees, it seems that saving Waddle Dees really is a big thing here, a very big thing. You see Waddle Dees in cages and stuff, and you even get, this is cool, this is one of those features. We didn't get the first one, the first trailer. Little Waddle Dee Town. Like, how fun! We see like little mini games. He's going fishing. We see characters. There's a little cafe. It's super cute. It's all a bunch of Waddle Dees. I don't know. It's really good. And I always love having just a nice like central hub, even if it's not necessarily a hub. Just kind of like a, I don't know. It's a place to relax between places, and I really like that kind of thing in a game. There is this weird little mouse thing. I don't know what is the deal with that. I think it's probably like the new helper character for this game in that like Nintendo game way, but it also kind of looks familiar. Is it because it looks like a Pokemon or something? Is this a character that I've seen before? Don't actually answer that. I'll know that soon enough, but at least right now as I'm recording, I'm like, I think that's a new character, but I'm not sure because it looks so familiar. Okay, so I'd say like one of the big primary things to talk about with this trailer is the the whole open world subject. You know, we didn't know based on the original trailer, is it going to be open world? Is it going to be level based? And here we get pretty much a confirmation that it's not really a big connected world. Here, even in the town, you see them jumping on a warp star and going to what appears to be a world map with a bunch of levels on it. I would have liked a big connected world, but this is by no means a deal breaker whatsoever, especially because everything we've seen of all these areas, they look so cool, and especially if there's any kind of openness to them, exploration, then that'll be cool. And even if they are linear, I still am enjoying so much of what I'm seeing of these levels. They look so creative and fun, and they just look amazing. So what I'm thinking about this world map is it still seems to be, it's not just like a randomly, loosely, you know, connected series of weird levels. I know Kirby's already pretty good about like each world kind of like has its own themes, but that seems to be the case here. It might be something like kind of like the world map in Color Splash, where like it all is on a world map, but you could theoretically be walking from place to place because they all still fit the theme, and the world map itself really represents the world. You know, like it's all very cohesive. It works. I could see that being the case here. And so, yeah, really, it's not a huge deal that it's not one consistent open world or whatever. I mean, we will still have to play it to see exactly how it works, if there is any connectivity, if you are just warping around everywhere. Who knows, but it's fine. The world map also looks like really pretty and just like fun to fly around too. Like it still fits in with the whole, I mean, like even Kirby Star Allies, like those maps were really great. Like those world maps are great. They know how to do world maps. So after seeing the world map, we just see a little bit more gameplay. We see the gun. I know there was like wasn't that a whole thing where everyone was talking about how Kirby might get a gun because they saw the ESRB rating or whatever, like mentioned a gun, and everyone was joking about how he apparently gets a gun. He gets a gun. It's not like a super realistic gun. It's like an old blunderbuss or whatever, but I don't know. That looks like a fun mechanic. He's doing little shoot-offs with guys, and I don't know, like every little mechanic I've seen in this trailer, like I love variety. That's me. It's one thing I love about something like Super Mario Odyssey is you get all these different abilities, and obviously Kirby does that with all the copy abilities, but just I don't know, in this trailer, there's just so many different things to do, so many different ways to engage. I really like it. And then it looked like we only really got a taste of one real boss in the original trailer, the big gorilla. And here, we got a couple more. We got some little snippet of some weird, like, snake weasel creature or something. I don't really know. But then we get a good look at a big old tree. Looks like a tropical version of Wispy Woods. You know, it's like a big palm tree, and it looks great. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Looks great. I love boss battles, and it looks great. It just looks great. Oh, and then, I keep forgetting. I legitimately keep forgetting about this. Every time I watch through the trailer, I forget until we get near the end of the trailer. This is the stuff right here. This is the stuff that I kind of don't want to look at anymore, because this is like what I want to experience in the game. I feel like I might be getting spoiled or something, but I can't help but look, and I can't help but talk about, because this is it. Oh, this is the stuff. This does it for me. This is the thing. This is the thing with the games. The video games, you know, the ones that you play. I want them to be cool. I want them to be moody. I want them to be artistic. You know what I'm talking about? So I love this. You get these little snippets, these little snapshots in this trailer of these places that are such places. You don't, okay, whatever. Like, there's basically like two in this trailer. One, you get this spooky bridge. Just this like spooky, realistic Silent Hill bridge. And then you get this desert, this weird desert. It's like a mall or something in the desert, but it's all run down, and it's beautiful. It's awesome. Like, these are the moments that stick in my mind when I'm playing a game. I love the gameplay and all that stuff. Gameplay is great, but like, these are these little moments of punctuation that really make an experience grab me, that really make me remember an experience. And these little things right here, like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I want. It's the kind of thing that makes you go, yes, like, this is an awesome game. It's what I was missing in Star Allies, you know? Even when it was good, and even when the backgrounds look good, it never had that thing that made me just go like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's silly to be that freaked out about just some simple little, like, backgrounds that just probably behind you in a few seconds. But I don't know. It means a lot to me. And just those couple little shots have got me doubly excited to play this game. I was already so excited playing this, to go through this trailer, even more excited, and then seeing those little snippets at the end. I am so excited. And that's the trailer. That's the new trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And I don't know, I never felt like this about a Kirby game. Never. Not even almost. Never. I'm so excited. It's Kirby, but it's 3D. It's an old Nintendo thing, but it's 3D. And it's something ambitious and beautiful and awesome coming from a Nintendo team. And that it means so much. We don't get those very often, and we're getting it. And it's Kirby, and I am very excited. I don't know what Nintendo's plan is for Kirby. I don't know how this game will end up. For all I know, I'll get it and it'll be fine. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up disliking it. Who knows? Nobody knows. But, like, at this moment, I feel like I'm on the precipice of getting closer to becoming something like a Kirby fan than I ever have before. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, after this, do they just go back to another 2D one? Or is this, like, the new Kirby? Do we get Forgotten Land 2 after this or whatever? I don't know, but if Kirby keeps doing things just this cool and ambitious and things, I could see myself really enjoying Kirby a whole lot more moving forward. And that's exciting! That's very exciting. But what do you think? Are you as excited as I am? Does it look so good? I mean, like, just like almost everybody is just unanimously talking about how great it looks. So many people saying how they've never played a Kirby game before, but they're playing this one. You know, like the new trailer they just dropped, like in just a few hours, almost has as many views as the Legends Arceus trailer that dropped a few days ago. Like when it comes to eyeballs on screens, like Kirby is now competing with Pokemon, and that means something. And you know what? I've said it before. I want this game to do well. I want this game to sell so many copies, to show Nintendo, like, do this with your properties. Make big, cool 3D games, please. Anyway, won't go on about that. Go to the comments. Tell me the things that you think about the Kirby and Forgotten Land game for the Nintendo Switch family of systems. I love you, and please have a good day. For me, do it for me. Have an awesome day. You're so good. You're so good. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll see you later. You little scamp.